administration of scheduled and tribal areas. I hope you are. I assume that you are watching my all the videos so that you can connect with what I am speaking. As you know that our constitution is a book in which we consist articles. To supplement these articles we have schedules. So whenever it comes to the tribal and scheduled areas, you have to remember this schedule. It means supplementary to the article. So let's discuss what is the purpose of this video. Actually, we are going to learn is the scheduled areas and tribes, the proper definition of it, proper definition of these, and schedules and provisions related to it, district councils, role of state legislature for these areas, it means scheduled areas and scheduled tribes, and role of center and the president. These things will be clear after you finish watching this video. So let's discuss. India has 29 states, right? We all know that. So for understanding this proper scheduled areas, first be clear with the scheduled areas means backwardness of people. It is associated with the backwardness of people, but as I mentioned in the previous slide, which I am going to talk now, it says that all states, India has 29 states, all states except these areas, Mizoram, Meghalaya, Assam and Tripura. Mizoram, Tripura, Meghalaya and Assam. All the states, all remaining states will be dealing with the administration and control of areas, which is given in 5th schedule. So 5th schedule, in easy words, 5th schedule deals with the administration and control of areas, which is scheduled areas and scheduled tribes, but not Mizoram, Meghalaya, Assam and Tripura. For these states, this 6th schedule is given. So whenever you hear that in India any provision comes for scheduled area and scheduled tribe, if not mentioned for these, it means we are talking about 5th schedule. But if we included these, it means we are talking about 6th schedule. Let's go to the another slide. So we can see here that scheduled areas are known for the backwardness of people, and states other than Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura and Mizoram, which I call MATM. You can keep any keyword associated with it. So these areas, except these areas, except these area, all other states will be dealt in according to the 5th schedule and the 6th schedule. And whatever provisions we apply to these scheduled areas and scheduled tribes, these are given in the scheduled area order of 1950, which was passed of course in 1950. So for the state Assam, Meghalaya and Tripura, Mizoram, the tribal areas of these states are separately dealt to in the 6th schedule, as I have been repeating it, so that you remember 6th schedule of the constitution. These are ruled by the district council. I will be talking it further. No need to worry. Alright, so let's go and see what are the features of these areas and how our government deals with it. The executive power of the union shall extend to giving direction to the respective states regarding the administration. Means, you know, the central government, which we say union. Union can direct other states, specifically the states which have scheduled areas and scheduled tribes. Right? And not only that, the governor of the state which have scheduled areas have to submit its report annually or when asked by the president. So if it is scheduled areas and if there is a governor, this governor has to make a report and submit it to the president on yearly basis, either on yearly basis or when asked by the president. So till now what you understood, that executive power of the union shall extend to giving direction to respective states regarding administration. Not only that, the governor of states which have scheduled area have to submit its report annually or when asked by the president. And tribal advisory councils can be set up to give advice, may be referred to them by the governor. So these are two advice. Alright, let's go much into detail. The government is authorized to direct that any particular act of parliament or state legislature of this state shall not be applicable to the scheduled areas. Means here governor of, suppose this is area, scheduled area I call it, and this is union parliament or state legislature. If they tell anything to do this scheduled area which is described according to our constitution. So, sorry, this was my. So, governor has authority to say that these rules will not be applicable. So, governor holds a responsibility here, right? Or he can allow some of the subject, but some of the not. Some of the subject he can restrain. And not only that, he sees, it means governor sees the business of money lending or any land authorization. It comes under the governor. He can make regulations, prohibit land selling or anything, and restrict the transfer of the land among the members of the scheduled tribes, and regulate allotment. He can regulate the allotment of land. So Parliament's authority to amend. Yes, Parliament holds the authority to amend any provision relating to the administration of scheduled areas and tribes by an ordinary legislation. What is the ordinary legislation and a special constitutional legislation? There was a difference. I have talked in very in previous videos. Please go through them so you may be clear with it. So President can appoint a commission to report on the administration of the scheduled areas and the welfare of the commission at any time. Actually, he can. There is a slightly mistake here. President can appoint a commission to report on the administration of scheduled areas and for the welfare of these scheduled areas. The commission can be appointed anytime, and commission's tenure can be maximum of 10 years. A commission, it means first commission was appointed after India got her freedom in 1960. It was headed by U.N. Debar, which submitted its report on 1961. Then tribal areas in Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura and Mizoram. What is the procedure of amendment? It's given in 6th schedule. Originally, this schedule has 2 parts, but since the creation of Nagaland, the table included 9 areas in 4 parts. Part 1 deals with, please mug it up as it is, the North Karshar district and Karbi Anglong district. Part 2 consists of the Khasi Hills, Jaintia district and Garo Hills. Part 2A, Tripura tribal areas, and Part 1, the Chakmak district, Mara district and Lai district. Please remember it, right? Then administration in AMTM. Why do I call it AMTM? I call it AMTM means Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura and Mizoram. So these areas are specified in this. They are distributed in districts. Suppose this is area of Assam. So certain district 1, district 2, district 3, like that. As in, these are ruled by autonomous district council, and it doesn't come under outside the state executive, but provisions are made for creation of district council and regional council for the exercise of certain legislative and judicial functions. So here, these council have power of lawmaking in specific fields such as management of the forest other than the reserve forest. So if you talk about these councils for these states These are not applicable for reserved forest area, but a normal forest area of these tribal areas. And inheritance of property as well as marriage and social custom, governor may confer upon these council. He can talk that you to modify certain provisions, certain legislation. And not only that, these councils can collect revenue or impose tax, but to do anything, these council need permission of governor. So as I have mentioned in previous slide, the governor holds the key responsibility here. So these council hold all this civil, criminal and judicial power, and the president, according to the central act, governor according to the state act, may direct that an act of the parliament or state legislature shall not apply to an autonomous district or shall apply only to certain specified object. Alright, so the president and governor can save certain interest of these tribal areas or scheduled areas, or may not. If they want to filter or amend, they hold such responsibility.